Welcome to the Song Dad podcast, episode 1. I should probably start out with giving you a little bit of background. I've been writing songs since I was in the 5th grade. Not going to say that everything I wrote from the 5th grade till I was 16 was really any good. When I was 16, I wrote a song called Shake Me, and that was the first song I wrote that anybody liked. When I was a teenager, I did a lot of hard rock type of music. Wrote those type of songs. Kind of like this. I've got some Access RVA going in the background. The Access RVA is a new AI version of the band that I was in when I was about, I would say 18, 19 years old. That band was called Access. And I wrote a bunch of songs for that band, and these are some of those songs. This is Rock and Roll Party. Now, according to a senior, that is the best song I've ever written in my life. I guess it's all a matter of your point of view. Anyway, about a year ago, back in, I would say, June, July of 2025, last summer, it was brought to my attention by my doctors at the Veterans Administration that I was going to have a surgery to remove a growth from the back of my pituitary gland. They said it was about 22 millimeters, which if you've ever had a 22 millimeter wrench, you have a concept of how big that is. So I had the surgery. I went through my, I guess, rest rehabilitation period, and then tried to go back to work, and it just didn't work. After my first week back on the job, it was pretty obvious that the surgery had an impact on my ability to do body and fender work. So I applied for disability, and it took from around August last year, 2025, until July of this year, and I finally got that approved. And in the meantime, I had a heart attack in February. So my health has not been the best. My days of working in the body shop are over. And my new job is pretty much sit in my recliner and make shit up. Or you could say that I'm a digital creator. Same thing. So I've come up with the concept that what I want to do now is promote my songs, basically. I've been writing songs all my life, and to me it just seems a shame to write songs all your life and just never do anything with them. I've never really had the patience to go through the whatever it is, the hoops you have to jump through for traditional publishing. Every time I've ever talked about an industry professional about my songs, I swear I've always got some stupid question, or I mean, makes me wonder how anything ever gets done. But I have no aspiration whatsoever to work within the traditional music industry. It's now 2026, 21st century. As far as I'm concerned, you can become a digital creator and take care of your own little song babies. You ain't got to worry about anybody else with them. The way I plan on going about it is, for step one, I'm going to release what I'm creating. Well, let me back up. About a month and a half ago, I got a call from a friend of mine, Danny Kenzie, and he was talking about this song we had written together back, I want to say around 2017, and he was talking about Suno, and I had never, well, I had just dipped my toe in the artificial intelligence music production realm, and it didn't really impress me a whole lot. But Danny specifically brought up Suno, so I went and tried it out. And to be honest with you, I really liked it. Now, you can say what you want about AI music, but I'm going to tell you straight up, I have been trying to make demos my whole life. I've never made anything that even comes close to what Suno can do in a minute or two. I'm not going to say I like everything it does, so I just go through it, and when I finally hear something I like, then I move on to the next song. So what I want to do is basically what's called song stacking. I have an AI band that you hear right here, Access RVA. I have a country AI band I'm gonna call Whiskey River RVA. If you're familiar at all with Willie Nelson, Whiskey River is a really old song of his. But living in Richmond, Virginia, I can take a name that other, I guess, small bands, cover bands are using, tack RVA on it, and I'm good to go. I've also come up with what I would call a neo-soul band, because it's 2026. We'll just leave that at that for right now. When I was coming up for a name for the soul R&B band, I like the first name Dobie from Dobie Gray. And I tacked Brown Sound onto that first name, and I'm sure anybody who's an Eddie Van Halen fan is familiar with the term Brown Sound. So that's my R&B band, Dobie Brown, the Dobie Brown Sound. That easy. And I also wanted to do like a 4-piece all-girl band. I started out with maybe like an alt rock kind of thing, and because of the gothic novel that I want to create, I decided I really needed a punk band. So, Quite Right became an all-girl 4-piece punk band from Richmond, Virginia. And there you go. I got 4 bands. Each one of them does a version of a song that I've written. That's called song stacking. So I can release my song in 4 different versions under 4 different AI bands. Which brings us to the gothic novel that I want to do. Basically, I want to tell stories about these 4 bands in a gothic novel. I want to have QR codes throughout the gothic novel, and people will be able to pull up the SoundCloud track associated with that part of the book and that part of the story. And that is, I guess, a good background of what I'm doing right now. So I'm just going to leave it right at that for today. And then I will come back and we will get into more and more details about being a singer-songwriter and being a digital creator, and how you don't need anybody to tell you it's okay for you to do something. You just do it. That is the age we live now. We live in a time where you can just do whatever you want. If there was anything I learned in life, now I'm an old fart, it's that you can do anything you want. You just got to be able to pull it off. It's that simple. So, let me leave it there, and I will be back soon with episode 2 of the Song Dad podcast. Y'all have a blessed one.